get weary and confused, or will be still, don't try.
You know, I love photos. I love remembering the memories, the moments, times long past. Sometimes there are funny moments you'll never forget. Sometimes there are moments you wish you could forget. I got a few pictures that I'd like to take you back to that are key moments to me that I'm really going to cherish forever. One of them was the first time I had snow. Noticed my dad feeding me snow there. Thank you, Dad. Second one, I love this photo, and so does my sister. This is the first time we ever went skiing together, and the last time I ever saw her put her arm around me. And this one, my first guitar. Love that guitar. Loved it so much I sold it in a yard sale many years later. Yeah, I must have loved it a real lot, but I do. This one right here, big moment in my life, when I obtained the rank of Eagle Scout at 15 years old. It's me and my dad. I really like that picture. Got a chance to run the Olympic torch in 1996. I was the mascot of my undergrad, right there with me and my mom. I got a couple of pictures, a lot of times in the missions field. These are kids that are forever burned in my mind and on my negative. This little boy right here in Tanzania, and this little girl here in China, now adopted. And lastly, a photo that means a lot to me, and it's very current, is of me at the fire department. Now this is a stage shot, it's a studio shot, but it's really cool because it reminds me of who I'm working for. I'm looking up towards heaven, and that's my boss right there. And I love that shot. Taking a look at these photos reminds me of where I've been and what I've been through. Some photos are hard to look at because they remind me of times of great difficulty, heartbreak, and even mistakes I've made. But over the past 32 years, whether it be good times or bad, I'm reminded of just how fortunate I am to have a God who's protected me from harm and who has a hope and a purpose for my life. He knew that even back when I was just a curly, red-headed, geeky boy, that one day I would amount to a lot in his eyes and achieve great things for his kingdom. He put people on my path that would help me grow and mature into the man I am today. Now, I'm not perfect by any means, but without friends who shared the truth with me and mentors who believed in me, I am scared to say that I have no idea where I would be today without them. Never in a million years would I have been able to guess that I'd be serving full-time helping mentor other people my age who are interested in global outreach and missions. 10 years ago, I couldn't fathom having a small group of guys I meet with every week who hold me accountable to being a righteous and godly man and have my back whenever I need them. And I would never believe that through a series of paths that were seemingly disconnected at the time would end up melding together to form a concise, distinct, unique path that was God-ordained and fit specifically for me. Guys like Peter and David on my first mission trip to Africa showed me what it was like to be a native believer with their own lives and needs, but willing to sacrifice everything to have a chance to show love to their neighbors. In Ukraine, there was Galia, who demonstrated how even a drug-addicted convict can be shown mercy by God and turn her life in the right direction to help others just like her. And in China, Grace, an incredible woman of light and love, can forgive those in her country who persecute her daily for her faith and have taken away her family members, never to be seen again. These are all natives. Nobody in my missions team, nobody in my group that I went with, not Americans. These are people that I've served with and served under. These experiences, these encounters, have changed my worldview and shown me just what mercy, forgiveness, and love look like. It's been 14 years since I had my own very real initial encounter with the Lord. I've seen Him help me walk away unscathed from a deadly vehicle accident I shouldn't have survived when I was 18. I was healed miraculously at the age of 25 from conditions pointing to cancer that I was suffering with, and delivered from spiritual strongholds of great anguish in the past several months. He's helped me get my master's degree in film production. He's been with me through 4 very difficult but rewarding years as a firefighter, and taken me to places I could only dream of going to. But right there at the center of it all have been people like you. I'm proud and very excited to share some great news with you. Over the past 9 months, God has been speaking to me very audibly during my prayer and fasting times. It's both exciting and terrifying for me at the same time. I'm not going to lie. However, I believe now is the time to voice those callings to you and express my joy. In less than 60 days, Lord willing, I will be leaving Savannah and returning to the place of the beginning of it all, Atlanta. I'll be giving up my job, my income, and my security as I step out of the boat in faith to pursue His calling on my life. Over the next year, I'll be attending 2 schools with an organization called YWAM, which is also known as Youth with a Mission, one of the biggest worldwide missions organizations for young people on the planet, to officially begin my training in becoming a full-time worker in the ministry and missions field. Did I mention I was excited? My training and time with God will include 3 months of discipleship training, teaching me about the nature and character of God, spiritual warfare, lessons geared towards my interest in using my film and photography background to strategically make a spiritual impact on the unreached and serve daily in local outreach projects in Atlanta. After those 3 months, I will travel with my team overseas to do outreach in a foreign country and put everything we've learned to use, to spend quality time discipling other believers and spreading the message of Christ with our actions as well as our words. From there, I am prayerfully considering my second level of training by attending a YWAM program in Nashville, Tennessee, to learn how to create marketing strategies with other media and arts passionate people to tackle social justice issues locally and globally. I'm very excited about this opportunity, as this is exactly where I've dreamed about being since my days at film school. This training will open a multitude of doors to serve full-time with YWAM, to start my own missions organization, or to return home to help local churches working strategically to spread the gospel and meet the needs of the world around us. I could go on all day about the prospects for my future, what God's been doing in my life, and how He's been faithful. But please take some time to read my letter accompanying the video. It has much more to say in detail about what's going on. Thank you for impacting my life. Thank you for supporting me with your love and compassion. Please continue to pray for me by name and lift me up to the Creator and God of Most High every day. And I thank you for that. I look forward to making you proud and sharing with you as partners in Christ to complete the Great Commission, to serve faithfully even until the whole world knows. Thank you, and good night.